All right. Up in this bitch. We're up in this bitch. All right. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Alberto, what's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on here? What is popping, people? All right, let me see. Let's go into the chat. How we doing? Not bad. I'm just getting this started. All right. How we doing, people? How we doing? How we doing? You missing out, dude? I'm here. I'm ready. I am ready. And all there is right now is a commercial. Fights were good, though? Ennis is food. Easy money. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? All right. Let's see. So, as of now, can somebody break me down? Ian and Mamoon could win 50 here tonight. How? How's that happening? How's Mamoon winning anything? Mamoon bet? Who'd he bet? Talk to me. What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? You're confusing me. You're confusing me. You're confusing me, my man. What is happening? Damn. I got a whole bunch of people watching right now on X. All of you watching on X. We got 60 people in here. A bunch of them watching on X. Go to my YouTube channel if you're watching me on X. It's in the bio of my X account. It's Marco Boxing, and jump in the official YouTube link channel so I can actually see you. I want you to subscribe and all that, be members. But jump in so I can see you and you can interact with all of us. All right? Everybody watching, please jump in. Everybody on X watching. Come on in, because the YouTube views are, the majority is on X, which is interesting. But that's cool. That's cool. What's up, Clarissa? What's up? So how were the fights before, people? Talk to me. How were the fights before? I just missed them, obviously. Okay. Let's see. Talk to me. Talk to me, motherfuckers. All right. How do I close out? I'm watching on the Zone, and there's like a stupid, there's like an annoying chat box. Damn, X is popping off. We got 80 in here. 40 or 50 of which are from X. What's up, people in X? Come in if you're watching me in X. Please join the actual YouTube channel, Marco Boxing. Jump in right now. I could see all of you. We could talk. I can't see any X commenting right now because I'm logged in through YouTube. Okay? So let's do it. Por favor. Let's do this shit like Brutus. Is CJ in here? I don't believe he is, which he should be since him and Ian got the bet going on. So anybody watching in X, again, there's almost 60 people in X watching. Jump in here to my YouTube channel. I keep saying it. Jump into the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is in the bio of my X account. It's also just Google search Marco Boxing and you're good to go. Threw him in the closet. So is the next fight the main eventer? Or what's going on? Is that what's happening? Is the next fight the main eventer? Talk to me, people. Yeah, man. I'm on Twitter. There's 100 people in the room right now, of which the majority are from Twitter because we don't have very many YouTube right now. And it's just going up and up. Going up and up. What happened to what, Mamoon? Jay, what up, blood? Jay, what happened? You came from X? Nah, I didn't watch your Ford fight. My Twitter is Marco Boxing. What you mean? It's Marco Boxing. Get a clue, done. I'm just playing, but it is Marco Boxing. Where's Bumberto? I don't know. Well, you missed the money opportunity. What happened? Someone ordered Chicago Pills, a meat lover pizza. Dude's oh shit. What's up, Kalia? You excited? Philly in the hizzy. Philly's in the hizzy. Faux shizzy. Oh. Yo, Eon, why does it say X in your thing? Oh, you're commenting from X, Eon? Is that what you're doing? Oh, so people in X can comment on my shit? It'll just show with that little X thing next to it? Is that what's happening? This is all new to me. Spawn, what up, blood? Philly. Is that Eon? I didn't know that. So people in X can comment. They're just not. Does it show how many people are watching when you go to my X, Eon? Marco Berto said you're not dedicated to boxing and how you expect getting a boxing career. Alberto said that? Eon and Mamoon got a shot to make 50. Eon and what? You guys want to put up a bet? Eon and Mamoon want to put up a bet? Talk to me. Is that what's happening? Eon and the Moon Man want to put up a bet? Philly. Kalia's from Philly. Spawn. Chicago thinks he'll get a trophy for acting gangster. What a shame. Julio Vega, what up? Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, I just desecrated a CNC Music Factory song, which I love, but I tried. Marco, get with the times, son. I don't know, but this is popping off. This X is popping off, baby. Popping off. I got 130 people watching. Only, 20 of which are from YouTube. Bots winning. Yeah, Boots winning. You're trying to. You guys want to send the. You guys want to send the bet in? Mamoon, you want to do it? Mamoon's 15. Man, he's not betting. Come on, drop the link. Johnny's gonna come in here. I'm gonna see if I get anybody else in. When's this next fight come though? What are we doing now? So now they're just waiting, huh? Oh, wait, I'm not back to live. Here we go. Now I'm live. All right. So Maddox, how do I close out? There's like a chat screen here, which I don't want to fucking see. I don't know how to close it out though. Clarissa, you'll do it? You want to do a bet? Go ahead. You got cash apps right there. Who are you betting and what are you betting for? Let's do it. Thought you were doing Celia Cruz, not CC Music Factory. Well, I fucked up the song. No, I said if they guess the KO round, then 50. They've been here for over 30 minutes. If they guess the KO round, then 50. Okay. But they got to put the money up. They got to send the money over share. Ain't nobody sending shit over share. You feel me? Who trying to put the money down? My $2 warm. Let's do it. Send what you want to send. We got time. People. Yo, this X is popping off. Is it fake numbers? That's a lot. I got 150 people watching, of which over 100 are all X. Has to be. That's weird. But nobody's talking in X. Boots. No chilling. This fight about to be boring as hell. Motherfucker. We're going to see. You know, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go and check my X. I'm going to see what's going on here. I don't know why there's so many people. I'm going to it right now. Okay, here. So I go to Marco Boxing. Oh, so you know what I think it does? It's showing me live. So if people just scroll, Ah, it says a bunch of people saw, though. Well, fuck it. Let's do it. CNC, Celia, not Puerto Rican. CNC are not Puerto Rican? What you mean? You got bot viewers, Unc. Why would I have bot viewers, though? Like, what's the point of that? Now I'm putting money up, sending them to my Cash App. No, I am putting the money. I don't get what you're talking about, but send it, Bailey. Whatever you're talking about, send it. I'm ready. And let me know how we're doing this. No one trying to put money down. Doesn't seem like it. But you can't send shit, I thought. Bailey, I thought you were waiting for your Lent. Philly's a dump. It is. What y'all want to bet? I don't know. I was trolling. Oh. Okay. It's like it keeps going higher and higher. Now it went down. So I'm at like 170 in here. But yo, who do you think about Fernando Vargas saying Trinidad used to? I mean, Julio, that's been a rumor circulating for years. Ain't the first time it's been said. Put up the money. I used to think the rapper from CNC Music Factory was Ice-T when I was a kid. Yeah. Yup. The half. I mean, I guess he's Hispanic, but he looks like Ice-T's half black, half white. So he had that look to him. Yeah, the ponytail and everything. Damn, my city is dump, but shit. I don't know what that means. Marco, I botted your stream. No, you didn't. I think you're right. People just scrolling by watching it. Yeah. I got 180. It keeps going up. 185 now. Fuck it, though. Whoever sees it, sees it. It can't hurt. The only thing it does for me, though, is it throws me off. Like, we only got 20 in YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know what's what. But fuck it. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's next. Wait, you're a barber? I'm broke. I don't know about you guys. Ramon Jr. coming in from X. What's up? Philly got. I didn't know the X people can comment and it'll say X next to it. I've never used it before, so it's dope. Philly got a lot of history, though. Philly got a lot of history. Partial of which is a fucking fictitious Rocky movie that was never a person. Fuck it, go live on TikTok. Can I? I don't think it lets me do TikTok. TikTok, I got a large following, actually. Does StreamYard let me do TikTok? I should try. Drop a link so I can make fun of vlogs and Bumberto. We got 200 in here now. 203. 209. It's going up and up. I'm waiting for my man Johnny Boy to come in. I'm not sure if he's going to. He's a punk-ass Boricua. Punk-ass Boricua. Oh, he says something. Okay, almost home. Should be... Okay, so he's going to come on in like 10 minutes. Johnny. All right. I would stay on here, but I like reading the other comments. So on X, you can't see shit, Eon, just what's on X, right? Marco, who is fighting? Are you kidding, Skips? Boots. Drop the link. You want to come into? Oh, we got a Cash App. I'm not going to bring in everybody if I drop the link, though. That's the thing. Josue. Josue is the man. Appreciate you, Josue. Appreciate you. I didn't even see you in here, but appreciate you, big dog. You the man. You the man, girlfriend. You the man, girlfriend. All right, we got 220 in here. When you combine X, YouTube, we're popping off. Yeah, only once on X. Yeah, only once on X. Okay. So that kind of sucks, but he can hear me. So if I just say everybody watching on X, a lot of the viewership is on my YouTube channel. So if you want to jump on that, I'll be able to see your comments and you'll be able to engage with the rest of the community way better for all of you watching on X. My YouTube channel is in my bio, in my X account, or you could just go to YouTube and search Marco Boxing. It'll pop right up with my handsome face. Johnny, yes, papa. Can bring me in. Philly. I don't want to bring in mad people. It gets too much, especially during fights, like live fights. How are the MySpace numbers looking? Solid. Philly weak as hell. Nah, that's just ghetto. Like, the whole shit is mad ghetto. No, I shouldn't even say ghetto. When I mean ghetto, I mean beat up to shit. Like, the whole thing is just beat up. is just beat up. Philly's beat up like what Boots is about to do to our buddy. Philly isn't close to weak. Oh shit. I wonder if I could add another stream. Oh, I think I could. Wait a second. Can I add a TikTok? No, I can't. It doesn't let you add TikTok. I don't know what fucking Twitch is. So let me add my Facebook page though. Maybe I'll do that. Fuck it. I'll do my Facebook page. Can't hurt, right? But how do you do TikTok? That's the shit I don't get. I don't think TikTok's it doesn't allow TikTok. Facebook says your page doesn't meet the criteria to go live. Oh shit, that's rude. Why the fuck not? Let's try Facebook profile maybe. I said page, it didn't let me. Maybe if I hit profile, it'll let me. Oh, there we go. This should work now. Facebook profile. Styling, profiling. You feel me? Yep, it worked. Facebook is live. Boom. Why does it make me say something? Stupid. All right, we're good. We're good up in this bitch. Fair shake. Link, Marco. No, you almost fucked up the shit last time because you were ahead of me. Fuck you. Yes, I have been on it since it came out. But that's rude because you're calling me old. Damn, why won't it let you why won't it let you go live on anything else? Hop in, custom. Yeah, it won't let me. I could do my Instagram too. But I don't know if I want to. Nah, I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck it. All right. We're back. We're back, baby. What's your take on Roach and Tank? I mean, I had it a draw or Roach pulling it off. I didn't have Tank winning that fight, though. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Chicago thought we was cool. Philly always been the lamest city. Who the fuck is that Drake-looking ass dude in the commenting? I don't know who you're talking about. Now, what do we got here in this fight? Julio Vega. Troy, what up? Didn't realize Stanionis had one fight since 2012. Yeah, I did. I just looked that up not too long ago. I realized that shit. You know what's weird? I went live on X earlier, and it was barely 3 or 4 people. Maybe this is a time right now where people scroll. Weird. Chicago kills King in Southport. When is the main event? Should be any moment now. And what about Chi-Town? What do y'all got? Chicago dudes are kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. Am I the only one who thinks Stanionis looks like Jokic? Yeah, like a shrunken down, cleaned up version of Jokic. I don't understand why people always hating on Philly. Kalia, just look outside. Open. Do me a favor, Kalia. Walk to your window, pull up the Venetian blinds, and then open the window. If you wear glasses, put them on, and just take a look. Just do a left, right, up, down. Just take a full throttle look, and that'll answer your question. Just saying. I don't know where she's from. She's going for she's rooting for a boy, though, hardcore. For Boots. Josue. Oh, he gave me the $1. I didn't even see that, Josue. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. You see Shushu Ray Ford talking. Nah, that's a good one, though. Marco, keep it real on Philly. Ramon, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Ramon? I was just in Philly. I did an event at Philly Saharas, or whatever. I did a celebrity boxing. I was commentating and interviewing. I couldn't believe how fucking ratchet that whole place was. I couldn't believe it. Where are you from, Ramon? Where are you from? Ramon. I'm going to say West Coast. Ramon's West Coast. Ramon's Cali. I smell it. Ramon is Cali. Word up. Ooh. Who does Benavidez fight next? Shit, who knows? Oh, Ramon's from Texas. All right. Is the fight today? Dwayne. That's why it says Jaron boots Ennis for Stanionis live fight commentary. Camden, Jersey's basically Philly. Yeah. You didn't live in no damn Camden, Eon. What are you talking about? I will never, ever switch up on Philadelphia boxer. All right. You know, just hit me up. Meldrick Taylor's nephew hit me up. Marco Pink? What? Marco Pink. You want a pink link? That's mad gay. Give Dwayne a ticket? All right. I'll do it right now. Dwayne, save, done. Dwayne got the ticket. We need, what was it, 6 more tickets and we're good. 5 or 6, something like that. Patterson, New Jersey on top. We right near thoughts on Benavidez, Callum next. I mean, it's not what I want to do, but Marco, just click on the video when you go live. I don't check what it says. Oh. Look who it is, guys. It's Johnny.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, Marco? What's going on, community?
Chilling. We're live on X too, and I got on my end almost 300 people watching, including X.
Nice.
But I don't know how much of that is people scrolling, and I don't know. It seems like a lot for, but whatever. Either way, Chicago U40 going on. Bang. He's not banging. He's just, Chicago's a cool dude. He has an alter ego through the computer screen. Boazzi versus Yard. Yeah, old farts, but okay. Okay. Yo, so what's going on with this fight now? Nothing yet.
In the building. I think they are doing the national anthems, if I'm not mistaken.
Not what I'm looking at. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. They're in the rings already?
No, they haven't even come out the locker rooms. I think
why the fuck are they doing national anthems then? That's weird. Like beforehand, don't they usually do it while the dudes are standing in the ring? Yeah.
They used to. I think they used to do it that way. Now they're starting to do it. Well, I don't know.
So we got a bet going on here. So they sent me, 2 of the community members sent $200 each. Winner takes all, right? So I got to pay out the winner. But here's the thing. Our man Vlogs, a.k.a. E-Rock, betting on Stanionis to knock out. Either stoppage or knockout.
Wow.
Anything else, our man CJ wins.
That's bold.
He's
bold. I love it.
I don't think either of them are in. Oh, wait, is Vlogs in here? I don't even know if he's in here. I don't think CJ's not in here yet. Marco, you hear Tank versus... Yeah, I knew it was real. I've been known that was real. Tank can't even beat Lamont. Yeah, I mean, that's a point. What's good, ladies?
Shout out to the chat. Clarissa, Alberto, Mo Brains, Eon, Chicago Kills. Wow.
This dude just called us ladies. That's rude. Ooh. This dude, Mo. Yo, Mo, don't forget.
I was out with my lady. I just got home, man. We were
I'm the sanctioning body, man. I could take away that lineal. Where'd you guys go?
I got home at the perfect time, Marco, because we were out all day.
Johnny TBB kicked you out too.
Nah. TBB didn't kick me out. I never went on TBB today. Too many people, man. There's like 8 people on the panel, bro. I don't play that.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 people, man. That's just everybody's talking over each other. It's just non-productive to me.
He usually doesn't. I mean, I haven't been there since, but I don't remember him ever putting 8 people on at the same time.
No, not 8 people. I was exaggerating. 6 people. There's definitely.
I don't remember more than 4.
It's never about 4. There's at least 5 or 6 people on.
Mm-hmm. The bet is on Stanionis by KO. Yeah, that's the bet. And then anything else, our buddy CJ wins. E-Rock, there he is. There it is.
That is a gangster. LR9 Vlogs. What's going on, champ? That's a bold bet, man.
He's wilding out. He is wilding out. How do you on maybe one you can help my old ass. I'm watching the zone on my on my computer, and there's like a chat, fan zone like chat open on the side. How do I get rid of that? There must be a way to share it out.
So are
Maybe
you watching it on the zone or you're watching it on YouTube, the zone or something like that?
I didn't know you can on YouTube. I'm watching on the zone, like the
Oh, I
zone.com.
see exactly what you're talking about. Okay. Because I just opened it up on my iPad and in the bottom there's a chat. Just hit the arrows that make the screen bigger.
I mean, I'm on a MacBook and I don't see, and I'm pretty computer savvy. I don't see anything to remove
No.
this.
Once you do that, it'll take it off.
Once I hit the arrows to make the screen bigger? What you mean?
Hold on. Let me do this
Oh,
again.
wait.
Yeah. Once you
I
hit the
got it.
arrow, once you
Yeah.
hit the thing to make the screen bigger, it'll all those chat comments will disappear.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Because right now I have it on my iPad.
Yeah, I got it. It's on. It's on point. It's on point.
Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all, man.
It's gonna be dope.
We are here live. Me and Marco, the hangout spot, and Marco are live fight chat. This is where it's at, man.
Let me ask you a question. Right now, when I talk, am I muffled or I sound normal?
No, you sound good.
All right, cool. Because I put up the volume a teeny bit, and last time when I did that, when I put the volume up on the actual fight, it would muffling my voice for some reason. So I was just making sure.
So, question.
All right.
When you are doing this right now, so you're watching the fight on the same laptop that you are.
Sí.
Okay.
Claro. ¿Por qué?
Just asking.
Yeah, that's the way I'm doing it. Cold chilling. Cold chilling.
What do you use? Like, do you have a camera? Do you have a that's looking at you right now? You use a camera?
Right there.
Okay.
I had to get I had told the people this before, but I have my MacBook's from 2019, so the built-in camera at this point is so garbage. I had to buy a 4K camera to add because I can't be professionally streaming with the piece of shit that's built in here. But when I get the ESPN job, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm getting a new laptop. First thing I'm doing.
Yes, sir. Yep. Shout out to you.
Literally the first thing I'm doing. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
Stanionis is in the ring. Now we're waiting for Boots to make his entrance.
What's good? Yo, man. Robert, you can't say cracker. I can say it. You can't. Come on, man.
Is that the rule?
That's the rule. And you can't use ER. You got to say cracker. You can't be hitting it with the hard ER because I get offended.
So if I talk about Puerto Ricans, can I call Puerto Rican spics?
Oh, shit. I don't condone Johnny's language.
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm just saying.
Oh, look, you can't be
saying that. I don't get offended by it. I'm just saying.
With my white face on the screen and that word coming out, I just got to be clear. That was Johnny, not me. You can call him whatever you want.
We are all family here.
Yep. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold it down.
Julio Vega is in the building. What's going on, champ? Can't use the C word. Puñetas. Shout out to Marco's chat, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, we all family. Mammon, what's up? Nah, you see, I got the hat on. No hairline today, man. I got enough of the hairline yesterday. Y'all was hating. Y'all was hating on the hairline. Y'all was talking about it wasn't legit. So I had to put the hat on. Shout out to y'all. Yo, make sure y'all follow me at the Hangout Spot, man. Subscribe on YouTube, the Hangout Spot. We do it up, man. Interviews, you know how we do it up.
We back.
We are back. So Boots is making his entrance into the ring as we speak. Much anticipated welterweight unification. I can't wait.
And I did pick Boots. Dwayne, I got Boots winning.
Who y'all got, chat? Let us know who y'all got, chat. Last minute bets right now. Last minute predictions, chat. Let us know.
And to be clear, not only do I think Boots is going to win, but I think it'll be a clear-cut victory.
Jersey Bob, what's up, champ? Yo, Jersey Bob was doing it up on my chat the other day with Brian Norman Sr., man. That shit was classic, man. Make sure you keep coming back, brother. Appreciate you.
What was he doing?
He was going back and forth with Brian Norman Sr., which I love, man. I love it. I love the back and forth, man.
Yeah. Well, um,
What we got? We got Clarissa saying a draw. Marco, you gotta
Clarissa.
start reading these chats, man.
I see him. I see him.
Last minute predictions,
Ooh,
chat. Let's go. Who y'all got?
I like this new walkout that the zone is kind of has the zone has curated where it's not the typical one where like the dude and all their crew walks through a crowded. They have like a separate entrance stage, and it's always just the fighter, and then maybe one person like a singer or something. But you don't have the whole the cut man, the chief second. I like it.
I
I
get what
like
you're
it a lot.
saying. Yeah,
I think it's kind
there's
of cool.
just too many people. It's like an entourage, is what you're talking about before the way it's done.
Well, not only that, but the fact that they just walk through the normal aisles. You know what I'm saying? And there's people. This is like they put them on a platform and let them walk above everybody. It's more grandiose. I like it.
Makes sense. Makes
I
sense.
like it.
Eon, you got to get on Marcos. Marcos, you got to start reading the chat, man. People are saying I'm reading the chat before more than you.
You could read it all you want. I don't give a shit.
Dwayne Dennis.
Blind faith.
Right. Come on, last minute predictions. I want to see him. Let's go. Get him popping. Get him popping in the chat.
Now I want to see. I want to see Boots' shirt off, and not because of that, but because I'm curious to see how drained or not drained he looks.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Very interesting. Yes. Yes.
I
Very
saw the weigh-ins. He looked good, better than I thought he looked before the weigh. This fucking guy. Remember what I told you guys about white guy with dreads, right?
David Diamante.
Not trustworthy.
You know, I'm trying to get him on my channel, man. I'm trying to get him in for an interview, man.
All right, go for it.
This guy's been through a lot of shit in his career, though.
Diamante?
Yeah, he survived like a life-threatening car accident. He used to he actually used to do the public addressing for the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays. Like, this dude
Maybe
has
I'm
been
just
through-
hating, but I wouldn't even want to do what he does anyway.
You're definitely hating, for sure.
I guess I'm hating, but the thing is, I wouldn't want to do what he's doing. Like I would do it, but like I don't have the voice for that. Like I'm an analyst, I'm not an announcer, so I just never found him. I don't know.
So
But I never liked. What's his face was good. Let's get ready to rumble. What's his name?
Michael Buffer.
Michael Buffer was good. You know, this guy I feel like doesn't have that announcer voice. Like I don't get why they use him.
Are you more of an analyst or are you more of a comment well, let me rephrase. Are you more of a commentator like in fight, or you more of a like after the fight get in and
Both.
ask questions?
Both.
Okay.
Both. I could analyze the shit out of anything in boxing, and yeah, and also after. Marco has a Harold Letterman kind of voice. That's racist.
Oh, that's racist.
That's literally mad racist. All white people don't sound alike, Mo. Unbelievable.
Jersey Bob, I will work on trying to get Brian Norman on after this fight.
I'm Buffer. CJ, you're here. You're ready to see your cash. CJ, I'm telling you, if you don't win this fucking bet, there's something wrong in the universe. I think, guys, I'm gonna say it one last time. Now, of course, everything changes. I really think Boots is about to beat this guy and maybe beat him bad. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Marco made him just played me, bro. He said I forgot to spray the hairlines. That's why I got the hat on.
Is it true?
No, look.
Okay. Well, just checking. Just checking. Okay.
Hey, apologize. Apologize in the chat immediately.
Or you'll get kicked off the show if you don't apologize.
Yep.
Because apparently we're dating.
Mo Brains got boot by unanimous decision. Mayman's got boot by round 10 stoppage or UD.
More black voices in the ring with soul. That's kind of true. It's always been very like, I am super white. Yes. All right.
Mo Brain said you never read the chat during fights. We'll try to change that.
I'm gonna try, but also don't forget, I'm gonna be doing more blow by blow. So maybe Johnny could read during the fight.
I'll do the chat. You do the commentary in the fight. I'll do the chat.
Yeah. Word up. All right, here we go. Boots. I like his energy. He seems. Man, look at that look. He seems ready. I think he's thinking to himself, I got a little bit of shit to make up because of my last 2 fights. And he did get a knockout, one of them. Look at that, 29 knockouts out of 33 wins. That must be in the 80s. Let's see.
Oh, that's probably close.
80 fucking 8% knockout ratio. Guys, that is tremendous.
Especially for a guy that doesn't have one punch knockout power.
Right. Well, same thing with Beterbiev. Beterbiev
Mhm.
never knocked somebody out with one punch. And he had all knockouts.
Good point. Good point.
Do I like Boots' outfit? Well, Bob, I'm not big on fashion. Like, I don't have an eye for it. I don't care about it, but not really. It's not something I'd want to wear. I don't think it's awful, but all right, it's popping. How many we got? We got 441 people watching, including X, and only like 30 in YouTube. That's hilarious. Okay.
Read comments in between rounds or sway. Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do.
Here we go. Okay. Look at the eyes. Look at the look. Oh, Stanionis, typical Lithuanian / USSR, former Soviet bloc. Ice grill. Boots with the pink gloves. Fight's about to start, ladies and germs. It is about to start. Fruit Loop asking about men outfits. Nah, he's not a Fruit Loop. He's a hard-working teacher. We don't know if he's fruity or not. I don't think he's fruity. Bob does not strike me as being fruity. No fruit. No fruit over there in South Jersey. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, they come out. Stanionis, look at the size difference. Guys.
Bell rang?
Yeah, it started.
Bell rang and urine?
Right off the jump, look at the size difference. Stanionis looks literally about 1 weight or 2 weight classes smaller. Maybe not in the broadness of his shoulders, but his height and his just overall frame. Stanionis is coming forward, high guard, typical Stanionis. Boots is just jabbing, moving. Boots hit him with a stab jab to the body, which is a good weapon for somebody like Stanionis. That's going to disrupt his forward flow, I believe.
What's your time stat, Marco?
2 minutes, 22 seconds. All right.
So you're about 5 seconds.
Well, you try and refresh your shit. Maybe I'll catch up. All right, Boots is throwing the jab. So Boots now, people, is just circling, jabbing. This is range control. This is distance. I mean, he's calculating distance like my man Pythagoras right here. He's using his size. And he's also feeling out what Stanionis has. Is there a lot of power? Is there speed? There, he just did nice body shot by Boots, and he backed out. Beautiful uppercut to the solar plexus by Boots, catching Stanionis charging in like a Lithuanian bull. And now Boots just jabbed him, spun on him. He's moving. So Boots is moving a lot. Vicious body shot by Boots. That's what you do to a pit bull fighter. You hit him in the body. Then they stop salivating and coming at you as much. Nice shot by Stanionis. Left hook that catches Boots pulling out. Okay, so Stanionis might see something. He knows that Boots is circling out at all costs, so he could throw something, catch him on his way out. All right. Boots is fighting like very different. There's zero. He's staying out of that phone booth like he just got a cell phone. He wants nothing to do with the phone booth. All right. Boots is just waiting on the outside. He's keeping good range, using the jab, pumping the jab like he's at a Sunoco. He's pumping it like he's at a Sunoco, people. Nice jabs. Stanionis now could use more jabs. That will let him come in. He's just trying to jump in with bangers.
He's moving forward, but he's not throwing any punches.
Well, because of the range. He's too far to land where he is, and Boots it's close enough to land where he is because of the size difference. So this is so far a lesson in range. Now Boots is dropping his hands because, again, look at that range right there. There's no way Stanionis could touch him from there, but Boots could hit him. So he's mastering this range, as he should, being, 4 or 5 inches taller? Boots just threw him a couple pity pats. So Boots isn't putting all his power, but he's peppering him now. He's peppering him like a Caesar salad. All right. Now, The question about this is, can Boots sustain this for 12?
Good first round.
Can
Very
he
good first
sustain it
round.
for 12?
Well, you see, you look at Stanionis. Stanionis is trying to close the distance, and he's trying to kind of measure, and he's trying to pick it. That was a great round for Boots. Boots needs to fight this type of fight the entire fight.
Mm.
He cannot get drawn into a firefight, a phone booth fight, because that's what Stanionis wants to make it.
Well,
So that was a great round by Boots.
Boots might show us that he can do a firefight, though, if it comes to that. He might show us that was a hard body shot. He might show us that he has the power to slow Stanionis down. That body shot looked like it hurt him.
Yeah, no, we got to
And
see.
then there's the boom. He caught him with a left hook as he was sliding out to his right. Because Boots is literally, it appears like he's just circling to his right. Boots now comes out, people, southpaw. He's coming out southpaw now. We forget Boots is a switch hitter like he's a tranny. He's not a tranny, but switching like I forget it. He's a switch hitter like Caitlyn Jenner. There's a better one. He's a switch hitter like Caitlyn. Oh, see, now this I don't like. You see the pity pack combo and he spins out? There's nothing in that.
See, here's my question, Marco. Why come out southpaw? You had a great first round.
Because you have to try it out. You're only stupid if it doesn't work and you keep doing it. Maybe it works, and then he could keep. But if it doesn't, all right, switch back. You gotta figure everything out.
I guess I'm more of the continue to do what's working until you have to make an adjustment. Then you make an adjustment.
Yeah. All right. Anybody, I see you, Alberto. Just refresh your page, and you should be where I'm at. I'm not fire sticking, and I'm on DAZN.com, so I'm not. Mine is that.
Why am I behind you?
Alberto said he's behind too.
I said pause your stream.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
What's your timestamp?
1:39.
Damn, you're about 8 seconds ahead of me.
Well, so Boots. I mean, unfortunately, that's what happens when we do YouTube stuff. Most people aren't in sync. All right, so Boots again. He's keeping good range. Good range. Oh, Boots just opened up. Beautiful. Boots clipped him up, and Stanionis jumped in with a hard shot to counter him.
I agree with you, Mo. I don't think that Boots should be switch hitting. There's no reason for it.
Boots just hit him with a Porter.
Look at Stanionis.
Boots just hit him with a Porter counter. He stepped back and caught him coming in, how Crawford did to Porter, if you guys remember. Oh, now he's back conventional. He might have heard you, Johnny. He's back conventional. This high guard of Stanionis is going to be the death of him. If he had some head movement, you can't beat a slick boxer who's taller with a high guard. Oh, Boots just uppercutted his ass and smiled at him. This is going how I thought it would, people. A clear-cut domination victory. I don't know, I'm not saying he's going to knock him out, but
I just saw that left uppercut you're talking about.
Yeah. And now the stab jab to the body, you guys, that Boots is doing is genius. I never was into stab jabs. I used to always tell people don't do it when I was fighting, but I was wrong because it can be useful.
I love the stab jab. To the body?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like getting that low from so far away because now you're leaving your head open. But it is useful. It can be useful. So again, Boots is dominating, but Stanionis does have that edge, that aura of he could catch him. He could wear him out. There's still fight in Stanionis' eyes.
What do you got, chat? What you got? 2-0 Boots?
I mean, how can it not be?
You got 2-0.
How could it not be? Right?
I agree with Maimum. I think Boots is better orthodox. There's no reason for the southpaw switch.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to make an adjustment. He's just doing it to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TJ Rich, I appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate you, man.
Boots is losing. Chicago's such a troll.
Donation.
See right there. And then boom, hits him with that knife. But now you see Boots, you're seeing the replay of the left hook landing. Boots did turn away from it. So although it looks like his head was snapped back by the punch, Boots was rolling away from it. So keep that in mind, guys. Boots is one of those guys who rolls from punches. When he sees him coming, if he knows he can't duck, he at least rolls with it. But then that looks like it snapped his shit, it bobbleheaded his shit, but really he's just rolling with it.
Here we go, round 3.
All right, so now Boots seems like he has no problem boxing. Ooh, nice jab. Stanionis has some power. He has some power. He does have the power to hurt Boots. I'm not saying he will, but he has the power, which is why this fight's exciting.
I agree.
But yeah, but Boots is doing a lot. He just did it now. He threw a very weak straight right. He's throwing a lot of pity pat shots, maybe to conserve energy.
He's staying busy though. He's pumping the jab. He's staying busy. Stanionis is not as active.
See, now Boots is hitting him with uppercuts coming in, and he's swiveling on him like he's sitting in an office chair. It's nice, swiveling all around him.
And remember, going into the fight for the chat, Stanionis is supposed to be the pressure guy. So he's moving forward. He's just not moving his head. He's not throwing enough punches.
Oh! Stanionis hit him with a very hard straight right. Boots put his glove on his forehead, almost playing with him like you do to a shorter person, and then he clipped him. You'll see it in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Boots just got dropped. They didn't call it. They didn't call it. They didn't call it. That could have been called a knockdown because it hit him in the back of the head.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I got to see that again.
All right. So maybe it wasn't a knockdown. I mean, he got hit in the back of the head. They could have called it that, but it was kind of a
first impression was it wasn't a knockdown.
Oh. Boots is starting to throw. Yeah, I guess it wasn't, but it wouldn't have been totally crazy to call it one because it was a punch.
No doubt.
Now Boots is starting to put a little more fire on these shots.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be careful though with that straight right. Stanionis is very quick and sneaky with it. Pulled his. All right, there we go. Stanionis is holding. Stanionis now is holding.
Yep. Good.
All right, Boots is back to South Pizzle. Oh, he got clipped with a straight right again. Boots coming in. This guy, Stanionis, has another straight right. He has a laser scope on that straight right hand. That's the way you get Boots. Have him coming in with a. Oh,
I'm telling you, man.
Now they're starting to bang. Yo, they're banging like they're on Slauson.
Ooh. Yep.
All right.
Oh shit.
They're banging. They're banging. They're banging like some Southside Crips.
See, I don't like this for Boots. He's getting drawn into Stanionis' fight. I'm telling you, that may not be a good idea.
He's not going to stay that way, right? I'm 10 seconds ahead of you. He's back to boxing now. That was a good round. Who won that round?
I don't know, man. That was a very good round for both guys.
I feel like Boots still landed more. Maybe even?
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to 3-0, but let's not forget there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say 2-1 right now. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. I'll give it a 2-1. Fuck it.
Let's say 2-1. Yes, let's say 2-1. Shout out to you, Jay. David Garcia.
I'm going to do 10-10. That was even around to me for me. I'm going to do.
No. We can't do evens.
I do evens.
Let's not do evens.
I do evens.
Let's not complicate the chat. This is why I doubt Boots' IQ. Why would he stand there and bang with this guy? Mo Brains. I agree. Ooh, look at the replays, man.
Yeah, that was a total push down.
He landed 2 solid, good right hands.
That was a total push down, guys. In the replay, it showed it clearly.
Yeah. That wasn't his
forearm.
That was absolutely not a knockdown. But Stanionis landed some good right hands. 2 solid right hands in that round.
They're landing a lot of shots. You could have given Boots that third round, but I'm going to even.
Nope. I'm going to give that round to Stanionis. I'm going to say 2-1.
It's all you. It's your world.
What y'all think, chat?
All right, here we go. Boots is starting again.
I'm sorry, round 4.
Boots is in southpaw stance. Boots is boxing from the outside, which is giving him Chris Maddox has it 3-0 for Boots, which is giving him he just knocked the snot out of his shit like a Pez candy. Ejected it. Oh, Boots just hit him with a very hard. Now Boots is starting to bang in the pocket, and he's starting to hurt Stanionis a little bit. He's making Stanionis second guess if he should really let go. Let go of the shots, punch hard. All right, tied up. Break. They're coming back. Boots again is He's still boxing, but he has 1 foot in the phone booth while he's boxing, if that makes sense. But he's starting to clip him, Stanionis. Oh, now Boots just showboating. He's feeling himself. But that straight right hand. Oh, Boots is starting to piece him up like a jigsaw puzzle. Right from the perfect range. Guy, this is all about range. You see this. Boots is putting his glove on the forehead. How you do, I said this, how a bully will do to a little kid. Yeah, and the kid's swinging in the air and you just can't reach him. Range is, nice straight right lead, though, by Stanionis. Range is definitely the storyline of this fight. Boots that was nice. He blocked a shot and he kept his glove up to show. I blocked it. I like that. That's smart. Oh, now Boots is switching, man. He's switch hitting like Caitlyn Jenner, man, switching it up. Non-stop, Caitlyn Jennering. All right. Stanionis now, if all of you have realized, has put his ass into maybe fourth gear. He's not coming in as quick because he's starting to swallow some grenades. Oh! Boots just pieced him up and looked at the crowd and showboated. Yeah, Boots is starting to showboat now. Oh, he is clipping him. Easy. Stanionis' output and aggressive inhibitions have really slowed down this round.
He's got to let his hands go, man. He has to apply more pressure. That's the only way.
Boots is hitting him and then spinning out of range, gliding away like Usher. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
He's got to stay disciplined, though. This is where you can get caught, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But he's starting to feel himself. And don't forget, both men, especially Stanionis, the power and all that has definitely diminished, because it's a few rounds in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's clearly Boots, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Clearly Boots.
What is that, 3-1 Boots? I have it 3-1 Boots. A lot of people may have it 4-0. What you guys got it? Chat, talk to us.
Appreciate you, CJ. You the man. For the cash out.
4-0. David Garcia got a 4-0. Okay. 3-1 more brains.
I got 3 and 1 round even. 4-0.
Boots' face look fucked up.
Badger, what up, Badger? So I believe
Chicago Kill, shout out to you.
E-Rock right now is not happy. It's not looking good, E-Rock. Not looking good. This is what I thought would happen, people. Did I not? Look, it's not over. It's not over by any means. But this is exactly how I saw this playing out. And he's going to get – I think Boots is going to get better. He's going to get a little more flashy and a little more brave. And unless that backfires on him, I think the beating might even get worse.
Julio Vega said Boots gets hit way too much. 3-1 Boots. I agree. But, I mean, this is boxing.
I don't think he got hit that much in this fight. He got clipped, but he's fighting one of the greatest fighters in the division. So, was he just not going to get hit at all?
It's going to happen.
Yeah, he's getting clipped, but it's nothing crazy. He's definitely landing way more than he's
Chicago to kill.
Absorbing.
We got to get the chat going. Let's go. Get it cooking, chat. Let's go. Round 5.
So Boots now back to circling and maintaining range. He's not punching as much here. He's making Stanionis swing and miss, which those of you who fought before know is also a very, very effective tactic to drain the energy bar. Drain the energy bar is what he's doing, making him swing and miss. Now Boots is just popping the jab. He is back in the conventional stance, popping the jab. Oh, he just did a weird okie doke. He hit him with an okie doke. Oh, nice counter by Boots. Nice chopping right hook. But Stanionis lands 2 shots on Boots. 3. Stanionis has seemed way less hard than in the beginning of the fight, though. Oh, Stanionis hit
right. I just
Stanny's landing. But Boots is hitting him back. So even when Stanny lands, Boots is just, it's like 2 for Stanny, 4 for Boots. He's just piling up the points. But yeah, he's getting hit and he's taking them. Boots is trying for that pull counter uppercut very badly. I wouldn't say it's a pull. Huh?
A little bit too much showboating for me for Boots, man. Come on.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I do. It gets people jacked up. He might need it to get himself jacked up. Sometimes when you're in there, like I would do that. I would jack myself up doing that. Like, yeah, get myself hyped.
I just think he's gonna get killed with a big shot doing that shit.
Well, if that happens, then I guess. But he's a pretty good showboater. I don't think he's reckless with it. Ooh, Boots now is starting to dominate the pocket. Boots thinks he has him hurt, so he's jumping on him. Boots has Stanny against the corner. Stanny's back. Stanny's cherry Kool-Aid's flowing out of his nose. Boots is coming on. Stanionis looks like he's on the verge of maybe going down.
Oh shit! Oh,
but he threw some hard shit. Wow! Look at the eyes. That's some Roman warrior, Greek god type fight look in his eyes. Oh, Boots did it again. He made a miss and looked out to the crowd. Showboating, beautiful. This is the Boots that I remember right here. And he keeps leading with that uppercut. And he does that. Why? Anybody who has an earmuff guard, up the middle is always open. Yeah, Boots just put a vicious ass whooping on him in that round. This is exactly how I saw it. I think if this continues, there might be a stoppage. There might be.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Boots is winning this fight, but you can't count Stanionis out, man.
I'm not counting him out. I just think he might get stopped. He keeps doing this shit.
What you guys think in the chat? 4-1 Boots, 5-0. David Garcia, 5-0. Jay 4-1. I got it 4-1.
I got it. I got it 4-1.
Ennis, shout out to you 4-1. What do you got it? You got it a shutout right now, right?
No, 1 even.
Oh,
and then 4 for Boots, 1 even. But it's all semantics because we're only talking about one round that Stanionis might have won.
See, but Stanionis will land a good shot. A couple of good shots in a round, but Boots is landing better and more. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm saying he does land one, but then Boots will like ping, 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 ping him like that.
Right.
So I just, if Boots is smart, I think he's waiting. What are we in 6? Maybe by like 8 or 9, he might try to take him out. He needs to feel when you're in there with somebody, guys. You there's a point where you feel they're less strong, they're less aggressive, their speed has diminished a bit. There's periods where you feel that.
Unnecessary, if you ask me. Just go back to orthodox.
Oh, and as you said that, he hit him with a hard check hook from the southpaw stance.
Yeah, I'm a little delayed.
You'll see it right now.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah. All right. So now Boots is now he's in southpaw. Oh, and you see Boots is throwing. I mean, he's trying to Babe Ruth that uppercut. He's trying to catch him with that uppercut coming in, which is genius because the momentum. You get a bounce pass for momentum when you hit somebody who's running in at the same time as you hit them. And Stanionis dives in like Greg Louganis. He dives in. All right, good jab. There we go. Stanionis is jabbing more right now, which is what I think he should try and do. He just swallowed a cinder block uppercut though. Boots he's in the southpaw stance now, Johnny. He's actually doing pretty well. Seems like maybe he's figured him out, both stances. Beautiful jabs. Beautiful jabs. All right. Now, Boots seems to have kind of put himself in neutral a little bit this round so far. He's not going crazy. He's letting Stanionis throw. He's feeling him out. Oops. Beautiful defense. Boots just literally ducked and gave him his shoulder. Stanionis' punch just slipped off the top of his shoulder. Nice defense. Oh. Boots just hit him with – he's trying to time him with a very vicious uppercut, guys. Stanionis goes forward and leans down, if you'll notice that. When punches are thrown or before he throws, he goes forward and ducks down. Well, what happens when you're ducking down? You'll go right into an uppercut.
Yeah.
And that's why and it makes the punch. Yeah, Stanionis he has that cherry Kool-Aid spilling out of his nose. Yeah, he's looking like he might get stopped. Boots has him on the corner. Duck, down goes Stanionis. Boots hit him with rapid-fire uppercuts and dropped him. Down he goes.
Delayed.
Sorry about that, but,
No, you're good. You're good.
You'll see. He's okay, though. Stanionis is okay, and he's up, and the fight's resumed.
He's breaking him down, man.
You saw it?
Yeah, he's breaking him down.
Yeah.
He's dismantling him.
I mean, this is – now that he dropped him – has anybody ever dropped Stanionis?
No. I think this is the first time.
Boots is a special fighter, people. Oh, but he has to be careful because Stanionis is throwing thunder. Oh, Boots just stared at him and then stared at his corner like, bitch. Oh, that's a 10-8. I mean, there is literally no way Stanionis could win unless he gets a knockout at this point. Oh, Shakur's in the audience.
Shakur, who's that? Richardson Hitchens? Africa in the building.
Is he the same weight? Oh, he looks fucked up, Stanionis. He looks fucked up.
Shakur,
He looks like
Africa.
He looks like he did a 200 miles per hour on a motorcycle down a dirt road with no helmet on. His shit's all bruised up. All kinds of bugs and rocks hitting him in the face.
I interviewed Richardson Hitchens a few weeks ago in Orlando.
That's cool. Oh, fight's over. Fight stopped.
They stopped it?
Stopped. Done.
Oh, jeez.
They stopped it. It's over. So I guess Iraq lost the cake.
Wow. Why'd they stop it?
I think he quit. I think his corner stopped it, not their doctor. I called this BS fight. I saw it. I told you guys he was going to dominate him.
Yeah, you did say that. I didn't think it would be in this fashion.
And this is why, not that I'm some genius or I'm Miss Cleo, but you guys were all going on Boots' last two fights. That's all you guys remember. Well, the guy hit a lot. He couldn't knock the guy out that easily. That's all you guys remember. But it's like, what about the first 29 fights where he was? You know what I mean? You can't just take 2 out of 20 out of 31 and just go by the 2. That's why.
I know. I get what you're saying, but I mean, this is a statement. I mean, I give Boots a lot of credit for this. This was his most defining victory, right, to his career. I mean, name wise, other than Villa, this was his defining fight. This was a great performance, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Redonkulous.
This was a great performance.
Marco, I predicted a 7th round stoppage. Bailey, love to Marco and Johnny. No Tootie. Salute vlogs. Fuck Bumberto. Respect to Bailey. Love to Marco and Johnny. No Tootie. Oh, my bad. Kalia, didn't I tell you Boots was going to win? Stop playing with Philly. Didn't I tell you? I told all of you. You had Johnny. You thought Stanionis was going to win, didn't you? Or you thought it was going to be mad close?
Well, I actually said that I thought Boots would win, but I was rooting for Stanionis. But it's okay because I'm all right.
Why were you rooting?
Well, it doesn't matter because I want to see Boots against Brian Norman Jr. That's my guy. So I want to see that fight anyway. So I'm good. I'm totally good with what happened tonight. Absolutely.
It was a good fight.
Eddie Hearn. Wow.
I forgot that Eddie promotes him now.
He finally got himself an American star.
Eddie Hearn is a bitch-ass cracker. That's a fact. Bitch-ass cracker. You guys want to open up the panel? We can open up the panel.
We got to get it popping, bro. We got to get Brian Norman Jr., baby, my guy, against Boots. Unification. We got to get it going.
We'll open up right after the interviews. We'll open up the panel. Let's see what Boots says.
Yeah, I got to hear what Boots says.
Stanionis is going to be like, well, I got my ass beat and I tried, but I could not. Sorry.
So
Ryan is way taller than fucking Rolly.
Ryan's going to sleep Rolly, man.
I don't think I'm going to get any tickets. I don't think I'm going to get press passes to this fucking ring, man. I mean, even Shaq's like, I'm working on it. I'm like, if he can't get them.
This is like ultra VIP shit.
Come on, though. I know Shaq.
Yeah, but this is going to be like 300 tickets maybe.
Like I said.
Yeah, you know Shaq, but they'll give Shaq one. I don't know if they're giving Shaq multiple tickets.
That's true, and he wouldn't probably choose me over some of the people he's known way longer. So
exactly.
Yeah. Good point.
This is like mega VIP.
Damn. Yo, CJ.
Damn.
I'm happy for you. You finally got your just due with luck. You the man, C Jizzle.
Damn,
I'm happy for you, CJ. You deserve it.
Shout out to you, CJ.
He's been putting in so many bets and super chats, and he's been just building. He's never paid off for him, so he got it.
CJ,
pretty good payout too.
Much love to you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support too. Look, I'm rocking with you. it ain't about races for the love of boxing. Absolutely, but we all love boxing, man. It's all about boxing, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what he says. Is that his mom's? Mom looks great. I don't mean like I want to bang her. I mean like she like is a well kept older woman. That's probably his grandma actually. That's probably not his mom. She looks too old to be his mom. That has to be his grandma. Yeah. His dad's my age. His dad is like our age, Johnny. How could that be his mom?
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely not his mom.
His dad is actually younger than us even.
Yeah, that's not his mom. That's got to be that's got to be his dad's mom.
That's what I'm thinking. She looks great though for her age.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's listen to the interview. You sure did make a statement. Ness did that? Ness is a dipshit.
Shout out to you, Jersey Bob, man. Called it. I didn't think that Boots would stop him. I thought this would go to decision. I thought Boots would win by decision, man. That was a hell of a statement, man. You got to give credit where credit is due, man. That's one thing. I don't play.
So he's saying when he has a live body, so he's basically doing the TO thing, like he fights up to his competition and fights down to his competition. It's kind of what he's saying, which isn't good, but
I mean, I could respect that though. I mean,
Chris Mannix is tall. Telling you, man. I always said I thought Boots is one of the greatest. I think Boots could beat almost anybody at 54 and 47. He'll give anybody a run.
we got to get that scrap with Brian Norman Jr., baby, the assassin.
I don't think he's going to do that. Brian Norman isn't really at his level. Like he's looking probably now for big fights, like established dudes, not the up and comers.
Wrong, bro. That's a unification right there, man. Brian Norman got the WBO strap. He probably. So I think Brian Norman will probably fight Jin Sasaki in Japan and make a defense. That's my prediction. Again, I know the Normans, but they haven't told me that specifically. That's just what I think might happen. But I think this could happen, man. That might derail that. Both of these guys' camps want this fight to happen.
Yeah.
What you got, Jersey Bob? This will be a champion throwing the towel. They come out and fight. I don't know, David. I don't know, man. Y'all sleeping on Norman, man. I don't think he destroys Norman at all, man. I think it's a great fight. But I respect that. David Garcia says Boots destroys Norman.
Beautiful showing. Real champion knows when he's outclassed. Okay.
David Garcia, you did tell me. Yep. He was smoke Stanionis, man. You said that. But I definitely don't think he smokes Norman, man. Not like that, man. David, you know you my guy, but when that fight gets signed, sealed, and delivered, you know we're gonna talk about it at the hangout spot. He said my betting record is sharp. Well, maybe I should. Mine ain't. That's for sure. Look at Eddie.
Eddie's speaking truth right now.
Yeah, I just I muted it, obviously, so you guys won't hear it, but Boots beats Virgil.
Yeah,
well, you have to move up. Maybe you have to move up to 154 to do that. I think there's a lot of unfinished business for Boots. I mean, he can, he has the opportunity right now to unify at 147 if he can make the weight, which is why I want to see Norman. What I want to see, honestly, is Norman fight Barrios and the winner fight Boots for undisputed. And I absolutely believe that Norman Jr. can beat Barrios, and then we can get this fight popping, bro. That's a fight that I want to see, guys.
I like what Eddie's saying. Is Boots a pound for pound contender?
Boots has all the tools to be a pound for pound, top 10 pound for pound. Problem is, the two Karen fights had us questioning if he was. We didn't know if it was more Karen or we didn't know if it was more Boots or, but tonight, he proved that he can be up there. He definitely proved that he can be up there. See, I'm not those guys. I will give credit where credit is due, man. Boots did his thing tonight, man. I didn't think he would stop Stanionis, and he did, bro. So shout out to Boots.
He doesn't have a pound for pound resume.
But he doesn't have the resume, absolutely. But this was a statement. This was against another champion. This was against another champion. He unified and he did what he needed to do. So this was a statement. You can't diminish this. This was a statement. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I'm closing that out. I'm gonna put the link in, and let me get the link here. All right, here is the link, people. Anybody wants to call in? I don't know how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna let a bunch of people in or one at a time.
What do you usually do? What do you mean by let people call in?
I put the link out so now people can. I'm gonna let them come in. I'm gonna step away for 1 second, but I'm gonna let them come in and then speak. Talk, kind of like callers in a way.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Hold it down, please.
Yeah. No, I'm asking Marco to read. Because I want to start doing that too in my lives. I want to start getting people to. I love to read the chats on my live, but it might be better to get people to come in, man. I love the dialogue, the conversation, the back and forth. Shout out to y'all, man, for staying engaged. Again, man, I got to be honest with you, man. When I pick fights, I'm not always right. I mean, I'm more wrong than right. But at the end of the day, this is what I love about boxing, right? This is what I love about boxing. Boots of this thing, man. I didn't think he would stop Stanionis. I thought he would win the fight, but he made a statement, man. So you got to give credit where credit is due. Now he got to get it popping with my man Brian Norman Jr. That's what we want. That's what I want. Raymond Ford.
This X is crazy. It says I have almost 700 people watching, including X, and only of which 30 are in YouTube. That can't be right.
Don't know anything about that, so I can't.
It's weird because if that was true, they'd be commenting. I think if they scroll by it for a second, I think they count it as a view. So I guess it's like 700 people scrolling by. Deluxe Recordings, what up?
Shout out to you.
C Jizzle.
Who we got? CJ?
C Jizzle.
What up? What up? I guess today was Monday, huh? Finally, shout out to you for facilitating that. Shout out Johnny. I'm fucking with you. I'm going back and looking at some of your content, so I had to drop a cash app on you today.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'm actually all right for sure. Salute. I'm actually still driving. I seem to miss all the fights. I missed Tank Roach just because I was boycotting it, and now I had some.
Oh yeah,
some bigger priorities. I called the fight with you and didn't even see it. That was wild. But no. Today I had some bigger priorities, so I couldn't fucking see it, and I'm pissed off. I'm actually gonna go and back pay for it because I salute both fighters for getting in there and challenging themselves. But shit, I'm just glad I got a little win, man. Maybe I'll get the next gloves, the Sugar Real Inner gloves. Maybe it's a sign that things are turning around, man. But I had to do something for family today.
Big shout out to Kane. What's up, man? For talking to me from X. And latest in the next raffle will be for an autographed glove by none other than Mike Tyson. With an
bullshit.
I'm not bullshit.
Hey,
with an authenticated
what did
card.
I say? What did I say 8 hours ago? I said Tyson was my favorite of all time, so you don't fucking with it. Definitely.
It's coming, and it comes with an authenticated card, whatever, saying that it's real. Yeah.
Nice.
I got you.
So I got to pay you
out.
out.
All good.
I gotta pay you out.
Yeah. Please do that. I mean, no rush,
So
but
it
yeah,
was
that'd be cool.
360, right? With the 10%,
That's
right?
correct.
Right. Okay, let's do it now.
Yes.
Pay 360. Let's see. The note will be winner.
Cool. And salute vlogs again. Man, I really do want to kick it and watch these fights, but like I said, man, I had to support my family today, so I just wasn't in town. But hey, man, salute to the channel and all y'all in the chat. 99.9% of y'all, and shout out Johnny, man. I'm just, you know what it is.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
That's good. Yeah. Jump in again if you want, or whatever.
All right. I'm gonna drop down. Sure.
All right.
You're the man, CJ. Appreciate you, man. What we going on? What's up, chat? Let's
New
get up in here. Who we
Jersey
got?
Bob.
Jersey Bob. What up?
How's it going?
Damn, you was right, bro.
Listen, like you said, I'm not always right, but I can see Boots is talent, man. I don't see how other people can't see that. I mean, I went to the Philly fight, Karen. I mean, it happens. You fighting a guy you already beat. You don't really want to fight him. I mean, it happens. But I want to see
Mhm.
Brian Norman. But Brian Norman, I think his son is young. His son could be great. I don't think he's ready for Boots.
I don't
I,
think so either.
I think it'd be a good fight, but I wouldn't put my
I can
son.
respect that. Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bob. I don't think that ends tragically.
Yeah, I'm not putting my son in there at 24 with him. Sorry. I mean, but
The Boots has
But Jersey
everything.
Bob, you got to
Everything.
remember there's familiarity there though. They've sparred together, like it's not the element of the unknown. I'm just throwing that out there, just perspective, giving you a little bit of a different perspective. Like there is a familiarity there.
yeah, I think
Okay.
I like Brian.
Which we saw with Tank and Roach, and we saw how that turned out.
Exactly. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving you a different perspective. That's all.
Now, and I know Johnny, you're gonna go on that on the other platform, but and your boy's not gonna want to hear it. Devin Hayne better never in his life get in the room with Boots. He'll get destroyed worse than Stanionis.
Bad.
Better
Yeah.
never ever
Yeah.
get in the room with him.
Bad.
It'll be bad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Brian, same with Tio. Tio not getting in the ring with him now. Tio is not getting in the ring. I love Tio. He won't get in the ring with Boots Ennis. He better not, because it's gonna be a bad night for him too.
I'm with you. Now Boots is too big. He's too. I don't see Boots staying at 47 too long. Like he's too big.
Yeah, so I don't know who he fights next, but it might be Brian Norman, because Brian Norman's dad would take the fight, but these other guys don't want to take the fight. And Mario Barrios, that's not even. Come on, Boots don't
Ass.
have to fight.
Yeah, that's an ass whooping.
Boy,
Yeah,
all
I
the
agree.
guys,
I
they're
agree.
all gonna get destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, my boy
What?
sent me, it was like he needs to fight Virgil Ortiz.
Who are the champions at 47 besides Boots?
Barrios.
Barrios and Norman. Now he's got two. The other three straps, right? He just won the ring strap.
I don't understand how Barrios
WB
got a
and
title,
IBF.
but okay.
He won a couple fights ago. He got a draw, so he didn't lose his title.
Mm.
Fight on Netflix was a draw, so he didn't lose his title.
Mm.
But
Okay.
if
Yeah,
you in a dog fight with Ramos, come on, you have no chance against Boots. So Barrios not taking that fight. Brian Norman's the only one who take the fight, and I'll
Mhm.
give his dad credit. They are the only ones going to take the fight, but nobody else is going to get in the ring with him.
Mm-hmm. Nah, this is
Yeah, I
he's
agree. I
it's
agree.
gonna be an
The
ass
Normans will do it. They want to do it. Senior wants to do it like tomorrow. But you got to give credit where credit is due, man. Boots did his thing, man. I didn't think he would get the stoppage. He did. He put it into another gear, and that's what we wanted to see, right? Because I wanted to see that against Karen.
Mm-hmm.
That was my whole question mark. Like, what's going on? When you're at an elite level, these are the type of guys that you should be sparking out, man.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, like I said, styles make fights. But I do think, like I said, I think that the only guy in the welterweight division, in my opinion, that can give Boots problems is Norman Jr. I don't see Barrios doing. I don't see anybody else at 147. Now, whether it happens or not, I don't know. Anytime it happens.
I
Now,
mean,
Brian Norman's the only one who has a chance. I don't got any of those other guys have a chance to win. They don't have a chance to win. But Brian Norman, yes, he has a chance. I just wouldn't put him in. Now, one last thing. Stanionis is supposed to be. I thought all the I don't know where his there. I thought he was supposed to be tough. The man threw in the towel kind of early.
he did, right? But I wasn't
Shocking.
watching.
Yeah.
Was it his corner, or did they specify who threw in the towel? What happened?
I think his corner threw in the towel, but still, man, he
And
barely.
he didn't even complain though.
Nah, he
Yeah, it looked like he didn't even have a problem with it, man.
because he knew he couldn't win, so he was all right. I'm done. But I thought we've seen fighters much tougher, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want. I hate to do this, but it's true. Stanionis ain't the toughest dude in the world. We've seen fighters take beatings.
Yeah.
Part of
Yeah.
we've seen guys standing with Roy Jones and take a beating.
We sure have.
Getting up, he could have kept fighting. He wasn't gonna win, but you know, a Mickey Ward wouldn't have sat down.
Vinny Pazienza kept trying to get up, even though his arms were falling off. He didn't give a fuck. He just kept coming.
Yeah, so we've seen guys, but Stanionis, like you said, he's like, nah, I'm good. He's better than me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But all right, thanks for letting me get on.
You the man.
Oh,
brother.
You man, I'm watching you.
You the man. You the man.
All right.
Yo, I appreciate you, brother.
We got
Jersey Bob.
I gotta read this one. Levon, what up?
What's going on?
Chilling. What'd you think of this ass whooping?
Wow. Yeah. So, based off what I saw tonight, I believe that Boots may have some trouble with Brian Norman, in my opinion, and he may have some trouble at 154 because I saw Boots Ennis experience what he experienced against his previous opponents, and that's getting hit a lot, you know, to the chin and everything like that. So, yeah, I can see Boots Ennis running into some trouble moving forward, but great win for him. However, got to tighten up that defense, you know, especially if you want to be. He said he wanted to be 3-time undisputed a while ago, so yeah, we'll see, man. He has a lot of work to do moving forward, in my opinion.
Interesting. I didn't see him getting hit that much tonight.
Really?
He got hit. Don't get me wrong, but not like
he got
not
hit.
a lot.
Okay.
I mean, my thing is like this too. You know, does he be able to withstand those same? Like again, Norman is a fast, twitchy puncher, man. A lot of speed, a lot of I don't know, man. I just think that Norman is the guy that can give Boots the business. If there's anybody at 147, that's just me.
I mean, you think Norman hits harder than Stanionis?
I do. I think because
so.
speed generates power. You know, and if you look at his last fight, I mean, you know, there was a lot of speed behind his left hooks. I mean, there was a lot of things that he did really good. It's just he didn't do it for a long period of time because the fight was over in 3 rounds. I would have wished that fight went 6-7 rounds, man, because we would have seen a lot more of the arsenal, and I think I think more people would have believed that Brian Norman Jr. is the guy that could potentially take Boots out, man. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody at 47 could fuck with him. I think, matter of fact, I don't think many people at 54 could fuck with him.
Really?
Yeah. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do with that? Like,
I think Brian Norman gives Boots some trouble. I think Boots wins that fight, in my opinion, but I wouldn't be like shocked if Brian Norman wins. Like, that's not something I would look at and be like, "Oh wow, shocker, upset." I wouldn't be shocked, in my opinion. But at 54, you know, this Bakram guy. Not to be off topic, but it's funny how people say, "Oh, Tim Tszyu is back," but wait a minute, you just got knocked out by Bakram and you don't want to rematch him. All of a sudden, you come back and get a knockout, and that's it. You're back now. You're not interested in exercising a rematch against Bakram, but that's nobody's talking about at 154. But
I don't blame him, man. That's a PTSD. That's like reliving a car crash. I just want to do that shit again.
Yvonne, it's almost like nobody is mentioning, like, it's crazy. Like in every division, everybody's calling out names of champions, but nobody's calling out Bakram.
He's a champion.
Isn't that
Why
crazy?
not? You know?
Isn't that
I know
crazy?
why not. I know why not, because that's high risk, low reward. Nobody really knows him. He might
True.
knock your head off. What's the point? I mean, get a belt, okay, I guess, for the belt.
But isn't that weird though to y'all? Like,
It
not
is. It's
one-
very weird to me. It's
not
something
one
nobody's
person-
talking about.
I get it.
Nobody talks about this
And
dude.
another one, Janabek. I don't really see nobody calling him out.
Yes.
Well,
facts.
that's the middleweight
Facts.
division, and there's nothing really going on in that division right now.
I mean, you have what's this guy name that just fought
You
Hamza?
tell me. I don't know.
Hamza, you got the Dominican, the one that beat him, the one that
Yeah,
Adames, Carlos
name.
Adames. But nobody
Carlos
mentions
Adames.
these guys. Like nobody even talks about these guys.
Yeah, and I think Carlos Adames and Janabek is like a fucking war.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I think that's the
love
fight.
it.
Age
Yeah,
right
I
there.
mean,
I love it.
Janabek is very Triple G-ish to me. What do you guys think? Very much.
I think honestly, I think I don't know. I wouldn't say he's Triple G because he boxes. Triple G is like, come forward, I'm gonna take everything you got and knock you out. You know, but I see some comparisons. I see some comparisons. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
you know, that's the 60-pound division's kind of dead.
It is. Yeah.
A little, but you know, I think
before names come up and take it over, and nobody's there. There hasn't been a name that has said where, you know, this is the name that's going to take it over. It's up for grabs, but Johnny Beck could be that guy. I think he is that guy.
Boots has. Do we think that Boots has the tools, the physical and mental capabilities to be a champion at 54, 60, 68, like they're talking about down the line?
I think he does. In my opinion, I believe Boots Ennis fights better when he boxes. I'm not really too much of a fan of him fight on the inside and being flashy because that's when he makes himself a lot more vulnerable, in my opinion. I believe when he boxes, he has the higher advantage against the opponents in front of him. And another thing, I believe the people that they put in front of him, he doesn't respect their power, and he can take their power no problem. And I think if he goes into 154 with that attitude, like, man, I could take Virgil Power, no problem. Let's go. Let's give it a shot. I think he's going to fight him. I think Boots is that type of fighter where he will take a risk against a Virgil Ortiz or a Bakram and find himself in a lot of trouble.
I'm glad you said that. Virgil versus Boots would be fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
That could have happened. Remember that fight could have happened on that card with the Turkey, the last crescendo card with Virgil fought Madrimov. The proposed fight in that card was Virgil against Boots. But supposedly Boots' people, whatever, they turned it down, and then Virgil went over and obviously they maneuvered over to Madrimov. But that could have been the fight that could have happened on that card. Yeah. See, the thing that I would say about Boots is he has all the skills to be an elite fighter. My problem with Boots is the ring IQ. Like even today, I'm not criticizing his performance, but he did things in there today, in my opinion, that he really didn't need to do, like the switch from orthodox to southpaw. Like orthodox was working.
Why not, though?
You know what I mean? Again, you're going to look at the end result, right? So he broke this guy down. He would have done that regardless whether he stood orthodox or southpaw.
When you're
he's just a little bit showboatish for me, right?
When you're a switch hitter, you got to feel it out to see if it'll work for that specific fight.
There's no need for it. If the first round was clear that he
had because it might work even better. You haven't tried it yet. That's how
I guess I see it a little bit differently. What do you guys think on the panel?
I think, me personally, the way Boots fought tonight was okay. He dominated the fight, right? He got the guy out of there. He stopped him. The guy was bloody and everything like that. However, I believe that approach against a Virgil, he could potentially get hurt, in my personal opinion.
I agree.
You're better off boxing a Virgil and countering him, making Virgil open up and go for the uppercut instead of stepping to Virgil and exchanging with him, in my personal opinion. But
well, you know, you have to, when you're in the ring and you do this shit, you have to try everything out. You have to see what works. You can't just not do things. And that it's just that simple. And a real fighter knows, you know, like for example, if Boots, let's say he was going southpaw and he was getting hit way more in that stance, he probably would have stopped going southpaw as much. But you know, it's trial and error. You know, you don't use your arsenal until you have
Let
to
me
try to
piggyback on that.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off, Marco, but let me
Go for it.
piggyback on that as I'm getting very close to home now. I'm about 10 minutes away. Anyway, and you called it because you guys were, again, man, I hate that I'm not home yet, but while you guys were commentating, I heard you say you guys had a disagreement when he first started to do it in the second round, if I'm correct.
That's about
And
right.
Correct.
Johnny was objecting to it, like, why do it if what you're already doing is working? And you're like, no, why not? If it starts not working, then he'll switch it up. And I
It could work
completely
even
agree.
better. It could
I
end up working
completely
even better.
agree.
Yeah.
Let's see what works and what doesn't. We can always adjust. It's not like you're committing to it for the rest of the fight. So on this one, I'm with you, Marco. Let's go into our toolbox. Yeah, and if it's more effective, then shit. I was already beating his ass, and now it's even more effective. Which, to my knowledge, the way you guys describe it, seems to be the case that he had no problem, no matter what the stance was. I do hear what Johnny is saying, just like, but that's more of a cautious approach. I don't think that's like
Yep.
a fighter's mindset. A
Nope.
fighter is going to want to say, I do this well, I do this well.
It's
Let's
a
see what I can apply in this fight.
process of
Y'all got it.
elimination. Process of
Respect.
elimination. Yep.
Absolutely respect. That's a great take. I guess my the way I looked at it is right. What round did he stop him in?
He quit in the 6 or
Six?
going into the 7. Yeah.
So is it far fetched to think that if he would have stood orthodox the way he was fighting the first round, that he doesn't stop him sooner than that? That's just me.
Is it far fetched to say that? We won't know.
He might have stopped him in 4.
Maybe, but
You know?
but
Don't
Stanionis
overthink it.
might have caught on.
That's just my thing. Don't overthink it, right?
But it goes both ways. If we're doing might have,
I'm just throwing that out
Stanionis
there, CJ. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but that's pure hypothetical.
And then it wouldn't have been as effective.
Yeah,
so
for
maybe
sure,
he would have stopped
for
them
sure.
later. You never know.
For sure.
Hey, Marky,
All right.
Chicago.
What's up, blood?
What up,
What's up,
blood?
Jay? Hey, man,
I can't see who's on the panel. Hey, I don't want to cut you off, homie. I don't want to cut you off. I'm gonna let you finish, definitely. But I can't see because like I said, I'm driving right now on my phone. Could you introduce yourself? Who is this?
The Chicago Kills, G. Thanks to Two
I always say,
Chi-Town,
I always say Chicago
Hey,
heals. Chicago need to heal. Chicago heals, but you got it,
hey,
homie.
we
Get your shit off.
we Latin King Killer. We Latin King Killer over here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, but
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
hey, all I want to say is fuck Boots. Fuck Boots.
Damn.
Boots ain't gonna beat no Mexican, bro. Boots ain't gonna beat no Mexican, bro.
Oh
Hey, Boots
shit.
could beat a fucking Eastern European little bitch like Stanionis, but he ain't gonna do shit to Barrios. He could beat Norman's black ass, but he ain't gonna do shit to fucking Barrios.
Yo, hey,
And he ain't
let's
gonna
not
do
do
shit to
that.
Virgil,
I
bro.
love
Deep
it.
He ain't gonna
thoughts.
do shit to Virgil. Virgil's gonna beat that dude's ass, bro.
Deep
You
thoughts
can't
for
hurt
Chicago.
Virgil, bro. And you ain't gonna be able to hurt Mario Barrios, bro. They're gonna beat his ass, bro. Trust me, dog. They're gonna beat his fucking ass. And Boots ran from Virgil. He didn't want to fight Virgil at 54. He wanted to fight Virgil at 47, knowing that Virgil can't
That's
make
true.
47, bro.
That's true.
Facts.
That is true. That is true.
Facts.
Hey, but speaking of your fellow Mexicans, why is your fellow Mexican not calling out Bakram? What's up with that?
Who? Which one? Who?
Virgil.
Who? Which one? You know which one, Mitch.
Bakram.
Virgil versus Bakram.
Hey,
What's up with
Virgil
that?
just beat the shit out of Madrigal. Madrigal that Bud couldn't do
He
shit
didn't beat
with.
the shit out of him, man.
Bud couldn't do shit with Madrigal,
I mean,
bro.
he beat him.
Virgil beat the fuck out
I
of
don't know about
Madrigal.
beat the fuck out of him. But he
I don't
beat
know
him.
about beat the
Motherfucker went
fuck
to
out
the hospital. Bro, you just Madrigal was fucked up. Bud didn't do shit to Madrigal. Bud didn't do shit. Madrigal was good. Madrigal was good after the Bud fight. Bud's a bitch too,
Chicago.
bro. Bud's a
Chicago.
bitch too,
I want to be
bro.
clear. I want to be clear, Chicago. Hey, hold on. Are we doing a triangle theory? Are you concluding that based on the results of each of their fights against Madrimov that Ortiz would beat Bud? I'm just opening the question. I'm just asking.
Bro, Bud, Virgil will beat the shit out of Bud, bro.
Okay.
Come on, champ. Come on. You don't believe that. You don't believe that in your soul.
Virgil, you don't believe that shit. Virgil was running from
No.
Boots. I mean,
Hey, I'll put bread up.
Bud,
I'll put
Bud
bread
is
up. I
running
do
from
believe
Boots.
it.
Bud
I
is
put
running
bread
from
on what I
Boots,
believe
bro.
in.
Bud is running from Boots and about to get killed by Canelo. For a payday.
How are you running
For a
if
payday,
you're
bro.
okay? Hey,
For a
shout out to
fucking
the homeboy
payday.
Marco for verifying that he walks around at 185. For verifying he walks around at 185. How is
Yeah,
that running if you can't make the weight no more comfortably?
Bro,
I didn't
Why
weigh
would you
him.
compromise when you can go up and
he's
still beat
on
somebody's ass?
snack. Bud's on snack. He's on steroids, bro.
Okay.
He's on
I love a
steroids.
troll. I love a troll.
That
You're the
shit's on
Birdo. You're the Birdo
steroids.
of the panel.
That
Okay.
nigga
All
is
right.
on
I got you, homie. Let's go.
steroids, bro.
Let's
How
rock.
the fuck you gonna be 185,
Okay.
come down to 47, and then go up to 85 and then fight at 68
Okay.
and
And you
skip to
said
60 and have one fight at
let,
64? Bro,
let's
that
be
nigga,
clear.
he's on steroids,
Let's
CJ. Hey, you don't
let's
want to
be
see
clear.
it.
Do
You don't
you
want to see
support?
it,
Hey,
bro.
don't.
You don't want to see it
This ain't
because
a
he's a
fucking.
black
Hey,
brother.
this ain't
Because he's a
Congress.
black brother, and you
This
don't want
ain't
to see it,
Congress,
bro.
and
You don't
you're
want
just
to
gonna
see
stand
it.
on the
You don't want
soapbox.
to see it, bro. But you
We're gonna
see
have
it.
a back and
You
forth
see it, bro.
conversation.
He's on steroids.
This is
Bud's
not
on
Congress.
steroids, bro. Bud's
You are
on
not.
steroids. Bud's on
You're not gonna
steroids.
stand on the.
Bud
Can you
is
fucking shut
on
up for a minute, man?
steroids,
I hate to
bro.
cuss,
And you
but what the
know he's
fuck?
on
You're
steroids.
trying to
And
overtalk me without having a
Bud is
conversation.
running
You
All right,
from
don't
we're
want
gonna
to
go
Boots.
back.
have a
All right,
genuine conversation.
Bud's running from Boots.
all right, we're gonna go back to one person if we can't talk amongst ourselves. Okay.
I love the back
Hey,
and forth, but y'all gotta let each other talk,
I'm
man.
trying to talk. This dude's talking over me and shit.
Now you're both
I'm just
talking.
trying to say that Bud is on steroids. Bud ran from Boots. He didn't want to fight Boots at 47. Boots didn't want to fight Virgil at 54. Virgil's going to take out all the Eastern Europeans. He ain't got no
Oh,
problems
thank me,
fighting
dude.
them.
I'm gonna let you exhaust yourself, and then I'll respond. Go ahead,
Hey,
spit
bro,
your
you can
bullshit
focus
and
on
nonsense, and
driving
I'll
home
respond. Go
so
ahead.
you can make it home, bro. Focus on the road.
All right, so Chicago
Okay.
kills. Let
Your
me
dumb ass is going
ask
to
you this.
crash, bro.
All right, Chicago. You're Chicago kills, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna crash out. No, you're the crash out,
No,
bitch. I'm a
I'm from
We're
Chicago.
professional.
about to
Hey,
I'm a
go
white
down.
collar
CJ, hey,
motherfucker.
bro.
It's
Why
about
don't
to
you watch
happen.
your little mouth, you little filthy fuck?
All right.
All right, so Chicago
All right,
kills.
You
Chad.
dumb fuck.
Hey, you
Virgil.
want to respond to my point?
Shut up.
Let me ask
Shut
you this.
up.
You say I have 1 point. It would have taken me 10 seconds to get this off, but you wouldn't shut your little mouth.
Hey, you don't got no point,
Okay.
bro.
You say
All you want to do is fucking eat
Bud is on
watermelon and
snack.
fried chicken, you
No, no, no,
fuck.
no, no, no. You're interrupting me. Okay,
That's all you
okay, we're
want to
getting very
do.
racist.
Hey,
Let
nobody
me
gives.
stick to the facts. You say
Y'all
Bud
gotta,
is on
y'all gotta
snack,
let each
correct?
other
Okay.
talk.
All right. We gotta cool that down. That is not what I'm about in this room. Too much.
Who did
Too
that?
much.
You cut them off?
Yeah. That was too much. No, sorry guys. You guys are dope, but that was too much. Too
It would
much.
have been cool if they would have allowed each other to let them talk. Like
Yeah.
Well,
they were just
Chicago
talking
was
over
on
each
like
other,
he
man.
was on his troll shit at this point. You know how you get sometimes.
No,
And
I mean, that's
CJ
what it is.
has proven to unfortunately react. He didn't do anything wrong. He just reacted, which I don't blame him. But and CJ, no disrespect to you, that I didn't cut you off. I just wanted I wanted it to, clear the panel in general. Let's do this a little better. Jesus Christ.
The chat is cooking.
I mean, I guess what we could do, if you guys want to continue, I'll let one of you up at a time, and we could do it that way. But that shit, no. Mark, stop it,
It was
Marco. You did the right
counterproductive.
thing. I know I did the right
Over
thing.
each other. Yeah, they're talking over each other. Marco, but you don't have the ability to mute one of them while one of them talks?
Yeah, I do, but they can unmute themselves. What up, Mikhail? They could unmute themselves.
What it do, y'all, man?
What's up? So the
Kai,
problem is,
what up, brother? What's going on, chat?
they could always unmute themselves, and then so I got to either kick them out because I did mute them and they unmuted themselves and kept going.
Oh, that's what it was. What's up, Mikhail? What's up?
What up, man?
I got a headache like a motherfucker. But other than that, I'm feeling good, man. Had a tough fight. Nah, I fought today. Today.
How'd it go?
It was a good fight. I feel like I won. I lost a split decision though. But
Okay.
first round he caught me with a straight right hand and a hook. And my first time fighting a power puncher in the 10-ounce gloves. It's my first time fighting with 10-ounce gloves on too. So
10
I had
ounce?
to, yeah, 10-ounce gloves. I had to adjust to that, and I came back.
This wasn't an amateur fight then. It was like a smoker?
No, it was an amateur fight.
With 10 ounces? When did they start doing that?
Shoot, I mean, I fight at 132. This fight was at 135. And when you're under 143, you can fight with 10 ounce or 12 ounce. It's optional.
Okay.
So they gym chose to fight with the 10 ounce gloves.
Mhm.
I wasn't aware that when you're a power puncher, typically the power punchers down here at 132 try to fight with 10 ounce gloves because it's a little bit it's an adjustment. You gotta adjust to them 10 ounce gloves. It'll rock you. So yeah, adjusted in the first round. Because even when he hit me with the 2-3, I came back with a left hook, danced around, came back, couldn't really find him. He won the first round for sure. In the second and third round though, I got busy, combination punch, good movement, but
How many
I
minutes?
couldn't edge it out. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I told you, man. I wish you lived close to me. I'll get you. I'll make you a champion.
Yeah. I got a new coach though. Obviously it was only 2 weeks between the fights, so that's not enough time in the gym for the changes in the game plans and some of the techniques to really take hold. So get back in the gym and keep working.
And you said
But it was
you said you like what he says. You got good chemistry.
Yeah, we got great chemistry, and it was a major improvement just in 2 weeks for real, from my first fight to the second fight under USA Boxing. So just keep grinding.
That's dope. Well,
shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, man.
Did you watch the Boots fight or now you just got home?
No, I caught the Boots fight. I got home in enough time. I caught the end of the Matisse fight, and I caught the Boots fight. I mean, it pretty much went the way. I didn't see Stanionis quitting on the stool the way he did.
No,
that was interesting.
That was crazy.
I think it was more his trainer. I don't think Stanionis would have made that choice himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I understand it, but that's not a good look. As a champion, that's not a good look.
He didn't look like he was protesting much, though, did he?
Nah, because I've been in that position kind of where you're outmatched, and it's like you got to get off the stool and be like, I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped, but
fuck it.
I'm not going. Like, I'm not about to quit. You gonna have to finish me. I would have protested on the corner because this as a man, I just can't on the stool. Nah, if he gonna do it, he gonna have to do it. You gonna earn this.
Right.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Yeah, but Boots to me, I kept saying, I really believe we were all hypnotized by recency bias. And recency bias goes both ways. It can be, dude looks good, but it can also be, hey, he looked kind of shitty, or he looked mortal. But just because he looked immortal in 2 fights where he looked like a superhero in the other 29, I didn't forget the 29.
Yeah, I mean, that's boxing fans. We are. I mean, even I do it sometimes. We're just caught up in the moment. A guy gets a knockout. Oh, he's the next Mike Tyson.
Well, we all. I feel like I've always said this. I feel like we all want to live through a generational great. Like, we want to be there to see in real time the next Sugar Ray Robinson, the next Ali. Like, so we always look for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have we all done that? Like, oh, this guy might go undefeated. Like, we're thinking that we're gonna see it and witness it, and it usually doesn't happen like that. Everybody ends up losing for the most part.
Yeah. So I caught the tail end of Mayweather, so I can say I was kind of a part of that.
I thought Mayweather lost to Castillo the first fight, but
yeah,
he didn't. Yeah. He didn't officially. So you know what I'm saying? What's up, TCP? Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what's next for Boots. Like, what's next that we really give a shit to see?
Norman.
What you mean? Brian Norman, bro. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's too early.
Well, regardless,
I mean, behind the years.
Regardless, you're talking about a champion. You're talking about Boots being a unified champion. You're talking about there's history there. You're talking about the fact that there's animosity, that there's history, that there's the fact that fight broke down and it should have happened in November. I mean, there's just too many storylines there for that fight not to happen. That fight has to happen now. Okay. It has to happen. Whether people think that Brian Norman Jr. has a shot or not, it has to happen, and it will happen. Trust me.
Next.
It will happen.
Next?
I wouldn't say next.
I don't know about next. No, I don't know about next. I don't know if you guys have been following me, man. I had Brian Senior on last week. He crashed one of my lives, man. Shout out to Coach B, man. But they're looking to possibly get a fight in June. I'm thinking again. I don't have an inside track here. This is just me trying to just think about shit that I hear. They're trying to probably do a title defense against Jin Sasaki in Japan. It's a big money fight. It also gives Brian Jr. some exposure overseas, internationally. That's never a bad thing, obviously. For his brand. And then if all works out well, then yeah, they're trying to see if they can get it popping with a unification, hopefully with Boots. Now that he won, but we'll see, man. Boxing. You can't predict boxing. You guys know that, right?
Nope.
Everything that makes sense in boxing, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Everything that makes sense in boxing doesn't make sense in boxing. That's the way it works. There is no common sense in boxing, right? Right, Macau, tell me, right? Did you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it just has to do with all this promotions and crossing the street and money and A side, and it's just so many factors in politics and boxing. Like, it's not as easy as just people. He needs to fight Brian Norman. All right, let's fight. Like, no, it'll never work like that.
That shit is complicated, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So
that's just
if he's not next, then who's next for Boots?
Rohan Polanco.
Who?
Rohan Polanco.
Who the fuck is that?
You know who that guy is?
Young Dominican guy, a ton of potential.
Really? Marco, you don't know who that is?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Yeah, Marco, you see Marco, LeVar,
Marco, you know who that
he
is.
be playing himself, bro. How you don't know who Rohan
I'm
Polanco is?
not playing anything. I don't give a fuck if I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. If I don't, I don't.
I agree.
I don't know who that is. He's Dominican. I don't like Dominicans because of Ness. That's what it is. Just kidding. I'm too white to be saying that. I'm just playing. Nah, I don't know who that is.
Let me get it. That's racist.
Yeah.
Racist.
I was. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's racist.
A young, explosive. Again, he's young though. A young Dominican explosive fighter that I believe is still raw.
I mean,
I would put him in there against Boots right now.
If everything, I mean, this is kind of down the line, so Boots would be inactive for a minute because obviously Riyadh and all of that stuff, they got to kind of get through all the fights they already have planned. But Devin Haney, give Devin Haney a shot. He's moving up to 147. If he looks good, looks like his power carries, why not give Devin Haney a shot at Boots?
Yes, I mean, I would watch that fight, but yeah.
I mean, Haney is, to me, is still such a wild card. Like, I could see him wrecking shop, but I could also see him kind of maybe being changed permanently from that ass whooping. It's hard to tell.
It's hard.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said it's a lot.
Ryan in a rematch.
We'll say what?
Does Haney beat Ryan in a rematch? Do you think?
Wow.
It's hard to tell.
I'd love to answer that question after May 2nd.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say they both look great. You know what I mean?
I will tell you though, there's a part of me that says that there's just something there with, you guys know the deal. There's just certain fighters that have another fighter's number. A part of me thinks that Ryan may have Devin's number, but I can't just definitively say that until I see Devin May 2nd. I'm sorry. Because I think so highly of that. Again, I had Devin winning that fight going in. Obviously, I ate crow for like 2 weeks. I didn't even think Ryan Garcia would make it to the fight.
But
crashing out. I thought maybe he would end up in rehab like a week before the fight. And Devin Haney would be fighting Jose Ramirez. Arnold Barboza. That's just me.
You and like 90% of the population thought Ryan was going to lose that fight. I thought he was going to lose too.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get outboxed, but
yeah,
I thought
after that first round with that left hook, I was like, "Whoa, where'd that come from?"
Easy work. That's what I thought. But this is boxing. This is the beauty of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I know I got to see Devin. Man. I'm trying to get Bill Haney back on my channel, man, because there's just so many questions I have.
He's a tough one. Like, I have his number, but he's hard to get a hold of. So.
I interviewed him a couple of weeks ago. I mean, but we're working on it, man. But it's just, I don't know, man. Who knows?
Yeah. Speaking of that card, Yeah, speaking of that card, do you guys think Teal will have a? Oh, he's not going to beat this guy, but then he dominates him. Do you think Teal will have another moment like that where people had him losing against Loma, he beat Loma. They had him losing against Taylor, he beat Taylor.
Probably because he's a bit of a wild card too. He's a guy that we can see come in and beat anybody, but then also lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, who are the other guys at his weight? Was he at 147? Is he at 47? Is he at 40? What's he even at now? I don't even know.
He's at 40.
40. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't even know. Like, let's say he fought Ryan, who wins. Let's say he fought Devin, who wins. We don't know.
And that's the thing I'm interested to see in this Teal Barbosa fight is, does he take Barbosa serious and actually come in focused, or does he come? Because I mean, and then the other thing is the switching of the training constantly. Like he was with Eddie, and then Eddie kind of backed off and was like, hey, I gotta go focus on Canelo because this is my money for real. And then so now he's back with his dad and he's back dancing. And so, you were learning how to be on the front foot and fighting a different style. And now you're back dancing and fighting the fight of how your dad wants you to fight. And then are you going to be focused? It's too much of a wild card. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get with Tio.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't, man.
You don't. That's a fact. CJ, you're back. I didn't even see you down there. My bad. Or maybe not. Okay, whatever. He's in, but he's probably doing something.
No, what's up, man? I just got home. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad you let me back up. I did not feel. I understand you're trying to keep the channel calm, and that's not what we need. We're trying to talk boxing, but I did not feel it was fair to kick me off based on someone being racist to me and me responding. I didn't say anything. He said chicken and all this other bullshit.
No.
I didn't take it there. I was just trying to get my point across.
I wasn't trying to kick anybody off. I was trying to just stop the interaction. And unfortunately, the only way I can do that is to get you guys out, because if I mute it, you can unmute yourselves.
Well, you could have just kicked him out because he was the one being racist, but I do get the overall objective of your channel. So I get it. Now, the point I was trying to get across is he was claiming that Bud was on steroids and that he supports all Mexican fighters. All I wanted to ask him is, did Canelo test for clenbuterol? So that would, throw a monkey wrench in his argument between supporting all Mexican fighters and objecting to Bud because he's on steroids. I really just wanted to get that off, but you let him keep repeating himself ad nauseum, and it was really just annoying. So I was a little irritated, but I'm over it, champ. I just wanted to talk boxing with the fellas on the panel. Hey, salute to the dude talking about his amateur experience, man. I apply to all y'all getting up in that ring, man. I'm trying to do it myself, so shout out to you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
For sure. You got a lot to say about Roy? Oh, no. No.
Oh, we don't do that here.
Sacrilege. It's Sunday officially, right? You can't do that on a Sunday. Come on. Are you nuts? Yes. So next for Boots, we don't even really. There's nothing enticing unless he goes to 54.
Yeah, but then they left the door open for him to go to 54 because, like, Eddie was like, "I'm not gonna call. There's a bunch of names I could call out. I'm not gonna call out anybody because this is Boots' night." And they were like, "Are you gonna go to 54? Are you gonna unify 47?" And he was like, gave the politician answer like, "Boots is about legacy." What? Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will say about that. If you're about legacy, then it's all about becoming undisputed, because that's what legacy is all about. Now, in today's day and age, these fighters, and I don't necessarily blame them either, right? With all these sanctioning fees, like, is it even beneficial for a fighter to become undisputed when you got to pay 4 sanctioning fees or 5 sanctioning fees or whatever it is? I don't even know how many titles there are anymore. But in the day and age, back in the golden years, yeah, you wanted to be the guy that had all the straps in every in your division. So I would think that this is just me, man. I don't have any inside thought that Boots would want to stay at 147 because there's unfinished business. Boots can win all the titles at 147. I think we can all agree in that, right? He has the skill set. He can do it. So do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my take on it.
Right.
Do it. If you think you can do it, do it. It's there. You know, Norman wants to fight you. Barrios is a makeable fight, or if Barrios fights Norman and they unify, then boom, it's even easier because then that's one fight. And then that fight could potentially just give you all the titles. Do it. Stop talking, just do it. And do it before you become too big for the division, right? We already all had our suspicions like is he wagering this week? You know, we saw that you guys watched the Boxing Voice. We put up shit on Tuesday where he looked like Skeletor, right? And we were all concerned. Tonight we weren't concerned, right? He looked, there was no rehydration. He looked every bit of 147 that rehydrated probably to like 160 or whatever the hell it was. But he's not going to be able to do that for that long. It's just genetics. You guys fight. Mikhail, you fight. You guys fight. It's all about physical, right? So while you can make the weight, because he's doing it, and I give him props for that. And this is another thing that I said on my show. I said, regardless of whether he looks, like he's, struggling to make the weight, he made it. He did the professional thing, and he made it. So we can't knock him for that. But how long is he going to be able to do that?
And to speak to it, because I was trying to tell Marco this, because Marco fought at his at a natural weight and didn't really cut as much, so he doesn't really have the experience with that and like understanding what it feels like going through it. But when I looked at him, I'm like, oh, I know why he looks like that. He's dry. He's completely in deficit, and so the deficit is like this. And I just did it the other day, and I like. Just literally Friday, and I overshot my carb load, had to come in and sweat out a few pounds this morning. But it goes like this: you go not just to the weight that you're trying to get to, but you go under it so that you can jump when you rehydrate. So to me, when I saw those pictures, I'm like, oh, he's in deficit. He was probably like 145 pounds there, like went way under, so that you can start the rehydration process before you actually go weigh in, and you rehydrate just a little bit back to 147, get on the scale, and then as soon as you jump off the scale, you start eating and drinking and protein shaking and IVs and all this other stuff, and then you swell to 160 and he looks how he looks tonight. So it's a dangerous game though, because when you go to deficit, it's not healthy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. It's not healthy, but the result is you come back huge and strong. Like today when I weighed in, I still was kind of like, I was at 133. The fight was at 135, but by the time we actually fought at like 7:30 tonight, I was like 138.
Okay.
That
makes sense. Yeah, I don't have experience with that, but that makes sense.
I love hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't know that. So the inside, that's awesome, bro. I love hearing that shit.
Yeah. No,
Thank
that's
you for
true.
sharing that, bro.
That's
Marco,
true.
as a former boxer, do you agree with rehydration clauses?
That's a great question, Lamar.
I think that yes and no. I think that people who can kill themselves to make the weight are going to pay in their own way. Right? So you look at a guy like Berlanga who fought at 168 but probably weighed about 200 when he fought Canelo. That affected him. You can't lose that much weight not have it affect you. So the rehydration clause just stops guys from doing that, but them doing that sometimes is actually a detriment to them. It's not always a benefit. Mm-hmm. So it's all like Mikhail was saying, it's all individual to everybody's chemical structure, their bodies, everybody's different.
No, that makes sense. I wanted to piggyback on what the amateur dude was saying. The hell? 1 second.
He's getting robbed. Shit. Run!
He said, "Is that it?"
I don't know what happened. Anyway, phone got crossed up. I wanted to piggyback on what the amateur dude was saying. And Marco, I think you spoke to this before, so I kind of know the answer to my own question, but I want to clarify. There's different weight classes in amateurs versus pros, correct?
Different
Yeah.
weight class. Yes, they're a little
Yeah,
different.
the weight classes are different.
Okay, can you go into a little more detail?
Well, like middleweight is 165 for an amateur. For a pro, it's 160. So
Welterweight's 143, lightweight's 132. They're just a couple pounds off. It's the same
pounds
stuff
off.
for real, for real.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
Okay.
A little different.
And would y'all know the reason for that?
I don't know.
No clue.
Okay.
Because the crazy
Fair enough.
part is in like a showcase like I fought in tonight, like you literally can make up your weight. So we're fighting at lightweight, which is 132. But if we're not in a tournament, they can be like, okay, yeah, he's a lightweight. It's the 132 weight division. But we want
come on, champ.
we want to fight at
yo. Even when I was, I'm sorry to cut you off, but even when I was wrestling and fucking, oh shit.
Something's going on. It doesn't sound good. When somebody just stops talking and goes,
I hope he's not getting right. I hope it's not robbery.
I know. Like, break yourself.
I don't know what's going on with my fucking phone. My fault. But I was just going to say, even when I was wrestling in junior high, we have to weigh in that morning. That's crazy that y'all could just go in there and say whatever. That's
No,
dangerous.
it's not going there and say whatever. It's when you make the fight. So when I took this fight at 135, I agreed to fight at 135 because it's a showcase. We just can agree. It's every commission is a local commission that's governed by USA Boxing. So if the local commission says, yeah, we approve this fight, and if you agree to the fight, you fight at the weight. It's basically like fighting at a catch weight. But if we go to a tournament, I have to weigh in at 132. You have to weigh in at 143.
So similar. Understood. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate that knowledge.
I would do same day weights if it was me. If I for pros, I think that would avoid a lot of shit, a lot of problems.
You wouldn't be able to weight bully now,
right? And I think there'll be way less damage, brain damage, blood clots. All that shit happens from from not having the fluids around your brain. Yeah,
it does.
Their only problem is, this is one of the problems, is which in case somebody fails to make weight and they pull out, people are like, well, the same day, how do we get a replacement? But you just have somebody on standby. I don't know. But that's one of the main reasons why they don't do it.
How did they do it back in the day, Marco, when they did same day weigh-ins? Because that was standard. Like back in the day, it was standard.
Generally, people just took pay cuts or took a fine, or so, but there weren't like the amount of pussydom back then was way lower than now. Like people would be like, oh, whatever. Like they just fought. These dudes are fighting once a week. You think they're going to complain about somebody being 3 pounds heavier? Fuck. And 3 pounds ain't shit. I don't care what anybody says.
It really isn't. Not
Neither
3
is
pounds.
5. Matter of fact, even 10 isn't that much. For me, 15 to 20 is when I ever started feeling a difference. If I'm in there with somebody 15 or 20 heavier, then I feel it. But 5, 6, 7, I don't feel that at all.
No, not really. It's the same thing. Like 10, I'm a little guy. So 10, depending on what that 10 looks like, 10 gets a little dicey. But
it's all respective to your size. Yeah.
Anything within 10, especially with those little guys, because to me, and that's how, like, what we're fighting under. Like, there is no 139 in amateur. They got rid of it. And 139 would have been 140 in pro. But to me, 130, 135, and 140 are all the same weight class. It's just wherever you decide to meet there. Because most guys that fight at 130 can fight at 135, can also fight at 140. Like, you can make any of those 3 weights.
Yeah, man. It's it's all subjective, I guess. It's all it's crazy. I think there needs to be. That's why I want there to be a league, so we have just some real steadfast rules. There's so much that can be done with a league, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon.
Are you aware of the Team Combat League?
Yeah.
I actually got a call from one of their teams, so next year that might be going to a tryout, trying that out, and that might be my introduction to pro.
Nice. I know Dewey Cooper, who I believe is one of the owners of it.
The guy with the dreads?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the owner.
He's one of them. Yeah, so I know.
Well, not the, but he's the face. He's like the Dana White.
Yeah, he tried to get me on there to commentate and shit. I guess it never happened, but he tried to. But yeah, I'll
that would be good.
Yeah,
that would be good for real. Have you on there to commentate?
Yeah. Well, guys, they're saying the chat's boring. Well, chat might be boring to you guys, but we're about to wrap it up anyway because it is late. I'm fucking tired. We get a whole fight party. We shall pick this back up tomorrow. Yeah, you guys want to say anything on the way out?
No. Hold it down. See you guys later.
Johnny already bounced. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.